mean about the Pearl show that you went on.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Fucking bitch.
Yeah.
Dirty Mongol girl.
So I've had an ongoing thing about her for a while.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't got into it on the recent lives that much, and I want to. So I need to sit and go through, like, start looking at some of her content. I don't know what she's really doing so much now.
Mm-hmm.
But I got asked to go on her show a bunch of times and didn't do it. I nearly did it.
You should have done it. I wasn't aware of Pearl before I went onto the show. Naomi, who like follows me, she's a fan of Aneesa Marie.
Yeah.
She was like, "Oh, girl, I think you should come on this show." And I was like,
somebody
asked me to come on the show."
A woman asked you?
No, a
You said
woman,
Naomi,
yeah.
All right, because I had a lot of men.
And she's
asking
been on
before.
the show many times before, and she said, it can get quite heated. You just need to like be relaxed and blah blah blah. That's the person where I'm like bombastic side, like the woman that was sitting next to me on the right, because I was like, how can you invite me on the show and talk to me like a pussy hole?
So she's in the show with you, this Naomi.
Yeah. She invited.
So I haven't seen any of the clips. That's why I was asking the other day if there was anything for me to see. But wow, so she's asked you to come on the show.
But I wasn't aware, and I think that's a failure on my own part for not doing research.
But this is what's going to be my first question anyway. But you've gone there. So what was the pitch that she gave you?
I could go into my phone and find it if you like.
That's up to you. I mean, we don't have to. We could just summarize.
She just was like, there's a show, I think you'll be really good on it. I don't want to chat shit. I don't want to lie either, so we will reference that in a second. But come on the show. It can get quite heated. Just stay calm and relaxed.
Yeah.
She didn't tell me it was that pearly things.
But did she tell you what it was about at all? Nothing?
No.
Okay.
I don't believe so.
Most of the people I spoke to in the past, I've spoke to people in private and been meaning to do shows about it, but they say like it's a relationship show. I've been told that a number of times, but I don't know.
That's definitely not true.
But it was usually men saying this, and it was always men who invited me on the show. But they never gave that specific pitch to me either.
No, we don't. Her and I don't.
You don't speak.
We'll
get to that.
Do you know what I mean? It's just ever since then, and I met a really cool Selena, I think her name is. I can't remember. Oh God, I'm really, really bad with names. But I met this lady. She's like a trained psychologist on the show. Nick was on there. Aunty Jenny, whatever her name is. I was. So you
was on when she was. She might have been on there a number of times. That Aunt Jenny. I'm not. I don't know.
Yeah.
I know there was a big scandal with her on there at one point.
Okay.
But I can't really remember.
Okay, here it is. We got a podcast. I swear down. It was nothing. She said we have to lift each other up as women and support. I would say that it's a live show, so be mindful that they may cut you mid-sentence. I just don't take offense as it's a live show.
Wait. She said in her pitch to you about this show, she said we have to lift each other up as women and support.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, so she made it out like this is going to be some uplifting thing for women.
She told me to come with her on Friday. Come with me on Friday. There'll be lives, jump on. We can go another day if it can't work. And then she said she'll send me King Richard's thing. But it wasn't the King Richard podcast. It was something else. So I was like, that's not something... I'm not going to sit there and have a man of that stature speak to me about it. Like, we're not doing it.
So wait, so you knew about King Richard's thing? But
only because she sent it to me. So I've looked at it and I'm like, well, no, I don't want to do that.
And she's gone, but it's not this.
It's not this. No. But you can come to this as well. And that's the dating show. But I don't want to do that. So she said, we can go to this thing as women. We've got to support each other, blah, blah, blah.
So this is the show with a woman on it.
Yeah, so I thought...
Woman host.
I thought, yeah, okay, cool. And I've gone there. I've got my hair done. I'm like, I'm pulling up to this thing. And then I've gone and... The initial mood was quite nice. There's drinks, and I'm so grateful. You see me when I'm a professional in it, so I'm really not coming there to drink like that. And I remember pouring. I had a little drink, small. Everyone's sitting there. They've been waiting there for a while. We're waiting to get sorted. Pearl is in the background, literally in the back, sorting stuff out, and then she comes sit down. She makes a little bit of conversation with everybody. Nick was cool. He was having a normal conversation. Got Selena over there.
Who's Nick? He's someone on the show.
Nick
I don't
is
know
a guest. He's almost like, I don't want to say Andrew Tate level, but around that kind of, you know what I mean? Like kind of.
Okay.
I didn't know.
Wait. Was he not is he a white guy?
Yeah.
Was he not the really racist guy that was on?
Yeah.
That's why that episode,
Was
we'll get to
cancelled.
this. Oh,
Yes.
you was on
But
that
that's the one that told me that, oh,
episode.
that's Bear, you've been abused, Bear, and I'm making fun of it. And you got Aunty Jenny in the back talking about how Rihanna deserves to get beat up by Chris Brown. And you got this really lovely white guy in the back over here. There was what's her face? I can't remember, but she was another Sag girl. And there was 2 other girls, the light-skinned girl. And Naomi's on here, on this side of me. And then it started. And then all of a sudden, like, Pearl just switched, like, from being almost hospitable to this robot.
Okay.
And she was like, so women use the term traumatized a lot, and they say that they're victims a lot, and so do you believe that women are victims? And I was like, I was flabbergasted by the question, the posing of the question, the tone, everything about it, how she delivered the question. And I thought, oh my God.
So, and this is what, as soon as the cameras come on, pretty much.
Yes. And I was genuinely like, I remember coming away from there feeling so deflated. And I spoke about it that same weekend, because I had another podcast I did, which hasn't come out. Not for, I think the lady's just going through some stuff at the time.
Okay.
But I felt like that was one of the biggest blindsides of my life and of my career. I just was
It sounds like it.
I was horrified. I remember going home and I cried.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I was like, what the fuck did you just put yourself in? For what reason? What was the reason?
And it obviously didn't feel like women uplifting.
No, not at all.
What did it feel like, if you even thought about it, they were trying to kind of achieve with the content they were creating?
Definitely clickbait. And I think there's things that are said in order to get people, such as myself, who is quite a passionate person.
Yeah.
And a social justice warrior.
Yes. We need to get her a t-shirt.
A period. To get me flared up. And not me specifically. I think that's just the nature of the show, to get
design,
people, you know, and listen. Even the way Naomi spoke to me, she's like, I'm just talking, let me finish. And I thought, you invited me on this show.
Yeah.
How dare you speak to me like a pussy? Are you dumb? And I actually said to her after the show, I said, if this was somewhere else, this would have gone a different way. I just want you to know that. But also, I apologise for the way I responded. No, you mad.
That's me in the comments all the time.
No, if this was somewhere... but because I'm Aneesa Marie out here, I'm not Danielle at home, I'm Aneesa Marie, so let's... I'm a Beyonce in the situation. Okay. But I was definitely taken aback, and that's what you see when I do the bombastics. I'm like, who the fuck are you talking to?
So that's a clip that's out there, but the episode is not out there.
The episode's not out there, but Aunty Jenny did do a review on the episode, and she said when she did the review that it was going to come out the following week. I asked Pearl.
So her review's there.
Her review's online, yeah. So you can see the clip. You can see it in the corner where she's doing the review and whatever.
All right, I'm gonna find that.
Yeah, I'll send it to you.
Yeah.
When I spoke to Pearl, I asked where it's at. She gave me another link. She said it's not on YouTube. And I went through every single video and I couldn't find it. And then a lot of people said that they are NDAs.
But someone else said this to me, though, the episode wasn't up and you have to look on the live tab.
It wasn't a live show.
It wasn't a live show?
It was not a live show.
Okay. There might be because they usually run their shows as a live show, but maybe because of the guest and things like that, it wasn't a live show that day. I don't know. That's strange, though.
Well, I can't find it. I've never been able to find it. I got messages from Naomi about the NDA. She was like, oh, did your NDA get cancelled or something like that? And I was like, why would it?
Yeah.
Pearl told me it was going up. She was like, no, apparently it's not going up. No. And there was like a back and forth. Selena and I discussed it as well. But I was told that it was going up. And, you know, so to this day, I don't know where that clip is or that show is.
Do you even want to see it? Or do you want it out there? Or do you prefer that it's not out there?
You know what? It should be out there because it happened. It's a real thing that exists in real time. So yeah, it should be out there to show the disgustingness of human beings and how people think.
Yeah.
Yes,
I kind of agree with that. Because I'd like to sit, even with my reactions and do a reaction to it and just, I pause every 5 seconds and just cuss at the screen. But on the other side, like you say, the clickbait, they're going to write something nasty in the caption. How do you feel you did? Like, were you happy with what you got to say?
You know what? Yes, I was. I was trying to speak about, so I did talk about certain things that I'd been through, but I didn't center it about myself. I'm like, I am not the only person that has been raped or essayed or whatever. I'm not the only person in the world. And this is happening. Most of the women that I know in my life, nearly 98% of them have all been abused.
Yeah.
That's saying something. That means it's not about this, the buzzword of being a victim or
No,
fraud.
100%.
It's a real fucking
It's a societal
thing. It's a societal issue.
Yeah,
No, you're just the only person and you're just trying.
yeah.
I said, don't put me on a pedestal. I would like to discuss, do you know what I mean? And then you got Nick over here talking about, I could have handled that. I could have handled that, honestly.
Yeah.
I could have, but I said, it's all right.
No, I agree with you though, 100%.
I'm very proud of myself. Let's just say that.
Good.